Hello and welcome back to another video from the Luxygen world of billionaires, luxury, and mega projects. In today's video, we will take an exclusive and in-depth look at what the Metaverse is, the different companies that are eyeing it, and how it's going to affect all of our potential futures. Roblox is slowly but steadily gaining popularity around the world. Roblox, you may be thinking, isn't that merely a children's game? However, in a few years, we may find ourselves spending more time in Roblox than we do in real life. Going to school, working, having business meetings, going to the doctor, and simply completing the majority of our day-to-day activities in Roblox. At the very least, that's what the Roblox creators are aiming for right now. Many of you may already be familiar with Roblox, but I'm sure many of you aren't. So in this video, I'll attempt to strike a balance between a few different topics. 1. Take a look back at how Roblox grew to over 200 million monthly active users. 2. Talk about the bigger phenomenon of the so-called Metaverse and why firms like Facebook, Decentraland, and Roblox are racing to become the worldwide standard for this next technological paradigm shift. Roblox is a game that was first created in 1997. David Baszucki and Eric Hessel had been working on this project, which was originally titled Dynablox for several years before it officially launched. The concept behind it was to create a virtual playground that you could completely personalize, both artistically and practically. However, they changed the name from Dynablox to Roblox in 2004 to make it more memorable, and the platform was initially made available to the public in 2006. Roblox was unique in that it wasn't a video game in the traditional sense. It was a toolbox that allowed anyone with spare time to make their own game, presently known as an experience, restricted only by their imagination, and it was a huge hit. Roblox continues to expand in popularity at a mind-numbing rate, whether users join to design a game, or to play one of the endless number of games already available. Almost 900 million accounts were created in 2020 alone. Even though many of them may be fake accounts, over 200 million unique people play Roblox every month. However, as the old adage goes, with great power comes great responsibility. That is to say, Roblox's phenomenal success has created a fascinating moral quandary. Because more than anything else, Roblox is a creative platform, similar to YouTube, except instead of uploading videos, you're uploading a full experience. They provide you with the tools to construct a game, as well as the discovery elements that will help you attract an audience to your game. Roblox, on the other hand, is prospering solely because of the millions of bright, young people who create these experiences. Many of them are still in elementary school. The manner these child programmers are compensated leaves a lot to be desired. While Epic and Microsoft compete to see who can give out the most income share to all devs and keep them satisfied, Roblox keeps 3/4 of the profits from the games. They not only publish that, but they also limit the amount of actual currency they have to give out by implementing their own in-game currency, called Robux. You see, you can buy 10,000 Robux for $100, but if you've earned 10,000 Robux through a game you've created, the conversion rate to withdraw it in US dollars will only cost you $35. It's still unclear how they're able to have such a large spread legally, but it appears to be working for them. Not to mention, if you have less than 100,000 Robux, you won't be able to withdraw it. Furthermore, it has been increasingly difficult for small-time developers to make it into the discovery page in recent years. An examination by the YouTube channel People Make Games demonstrates how unfair this distribution is for someone who does not already have a significant following. These aren't your typical youngsters. If you're a youngster trying to build a game for Roblox, you have two options. Hustle and try to get your game in front of streamers or YouTubers, or pay Roblox to publicize it. As a result, a large number of Robux never leave the platform. Instead, they simply go around and around in front of the blocks, cutting after cut. That's correct. It means that Roblox doesn't just dissuade you from withdrawing your Robux for cash, they'll really force you to spend them. With these, you'll have a better chance of getting your name noticed. When Roblox Corporation went public earlier this year, investors, business predictions, and aspirations planned to take what Roblox had been and tilt it towards becoming something else entirely: a metaverse. It was because of techniques like these that they were able to achieve a $41 billion valuation. What do Mark Zuckerberg, Roblox, and cryptocurrency have in common? While the answer may not be obvious, delving a little deeper reveals that, while you and I are going about our daily lives, software companies are in a mad scramble to secure the #1 spot on a market that has yet to be formed. The metaverse is a virtual universe in which everything we do is linked together. The term was first used in Neil Stephenson's science fiction novel Snow Crash, published in 1992. Although the broad concept of what a cyberworld has been discussed before, many storytellers have been drawn to it over the years to put their own perspective on it. Whether we're talking about Tron, The Matrix, or Ready Player One, the otherworld, virtual reality, which eventually becomes the primary realm for humanity, in which everything is interconnected, is presented in all of these stories. When Facebook paid $2 billion to Oculus in 2014, it raised a big question mark in everyone's thoughts. Why was a social media platform putting money into virtual reality? But even back then, Mark Zuckerberg's goal was clear. After games, we're going to make Oculus a platform for many other experiences, he said in this acquisition announcement. Imagine being able to sit courtside at a game, study in a classroom with students and teachers from all over the world, or consult with a doctor face-to-face, simply by putting goggles at home. Now it's 2021, and Facebook is still trying to figure out how to make this a reality. Mark Zuckerberg, on the other hand, has come out and publicly addressed his strategy in this approach during a recent investor conference call. What is this metaverse exactly? It's a virtual world where you may interact with others in digital locations, and you'll be able to access the metaverse from a variety of devices and levels of fidelity, including apps, phones, and PCs, as well as immersive virtual and augmented reality devices. You may hang out, play games with pals, create art, and avatars, and digital things will be crucial to how we express ourselves in the metaverse. This will result in a completely new experience and commercial prospects, but while Facebook has the funding and the technology, they lack public interest. The Facebook Horizon prototype, as it's been dubbed, has been heavily panned for being uninteresting. Why would anyone put on a VR goggle to attend a conference meeting or view a virtual PowerPoint presentation when Roblox takes a far more natural approach? They've already laid the groundwork for a virtual open world, and developers are already working on it. They're gradually incorporating events such as birthday parties and concerts. Last November, 33 million Roblox users attended a Lil Nas X performance, and they're not the only ones who do this. We can also look at Fortnite's virtual concerts, but Roblox appears to be the current market leader in terms of numbers. And the more individuals who immerse themselves in the virtual world, the more commercial interest will flood this industry. Vans announced their relationship with Roblox just a few weeks ago, resulting in a virtual experience that pushes the boundaries of what advertising looks like. At this rate, advertisements will no longer be videos that you skip in order to view content, but will instead become the content. This Roblox Vans experience, which is actively sought out and joyfully eaten, foreshadows exactly that. But there's one thing that none of these corporations, Facebook, Fortnite, or Roblox have, and that's decentralization. It's impossible to have a metaverse if it's completely controlled by a corporation. That's what it'd be like if Disney owned the internet. It simply contradicts the concept's definition. Blockchain technology has a competitive advantage in this area. Projects like Decentraland and The Sandbox, in which you can truly own a piece of the metaverse, feels a lot closer to the future. These startups don't have nearly enough users to be taken seriously just yet, but they've obviously reinvented the area by creating a project that isn't owned by a single entity. You no longer have to rely on the exchange of Robux or be at the mercy of a curator who decides whether or not a game or experience you've created will be released. When you contemplate the possibility of a decentralized metaverse, a 75% take for Roblox is completely absurd. However, at a discussion for VentureBeat titled "The Ethics of the Metaverse," this raises more problems. The metaverse could be a digital paradise, or the most addicting thing ever created, said Richard Bardell of the University of Essex. While all of this is fascinating to me, and I watch the development of this field with great interest, I wouldn't say I'm eager to plug my brain into a machine and let myself be swept away into the metaverse just yet. As is the case with any new technology, the rule of thumb should be to proceed with caution, but I have my doubts that caution will take precedence over commercial incentive. What do you think of the concept of the metaverse? Are you excited for its potential future, or are you worried about what people may experience? Is the metaverse a welcome or alarming concept? Please let us know by commenting your ideas down below. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope that you learned a little bit more about the metaverse, the companies developing it, and what it might say about our future. Please join us again for another Luxygen video. To stay updated to our newest videos and content, please hit the like button, smash that notification bell, and subscribe to our channel. We hope to give you more videos in the future. Until then, take care and see you in the next Luxygen video.